When preparing for a backend developer interview, it's essential to anticipate the types of questions that may be asked. The first question often serves as an opener, allowing the interviewer to learn more about the candidate's background and collect information to reference throughout the conversation. This question may be something like, "What programming languages do you prefer to work with and why?" The candidate's answer should highlight the languages currently used by the organization, and in doing so, direct the interview towards their area of expertise. For example, one might say, "I prefer working with languages like Python, PHP, and HTML5, as they are object-oriented, use plain language, and have robust code libraries that can be reused, making collaboration with other programmers easier." Another question interviewers may ask is about the largest software project the candidate has worked on, including their role in the project. This inquiry aims to gauge the scope of responsibility the candidate had in previous projects and the capabilities they will bring to the new position. The interviewer assumes that larger projects are more complex, requiring greater skills, including organization, collaboration, and attention to detail. To address these concerns, the candidate should provide an answer that aligns with the type of software development work the organization currently does. For instance, one might describe a project where they created a database of automotive parts for a car manufacturing company, highlighting their role in creating SQL queries to help workers find the correct parts using common terminology. Interviewers may also ask about the software lifecycle methodology used in the candidate's current position to determine if their practices align with those used by the organization. To prepare for this question, candidates should research the company to determine the programming languages and development practices they use. This will help them prepare to answer these questions, either by confirming that they use similar languages and methodologies or by stating that they use different ones and justifying their answer. For example, one might say, "My organization uses the Agile methodology for software development, which allows for issues to be identified and addressed in real time, resulting in more efficient practices later in the project." Technical questions, such as describing the programming methodology known as continuous integration, are also common in backend developer interviews. Continuous integration is a development methodology where developers collaborate by adding their code to a central repository, which undergoes an automated build, identifying any errors or bugs that need to be addressed. This methodology is similar to Agile programming and is often used in the industry. Finally, interviewers may ask technical questions that require comparing one concept to another, such as describing a NoSQL database and how it differs from a relational database. When answering this type of question, the candidate should first define the term or concept and then make the comparison. For example, one might say, "A NoSQL database is a mechanism that allows for the storage and retrieval of data and information, similar to a relational database, but it does not depend on tabular relations. Instead, it uses key-value, graph, column, or document-oriented approaches." The candidate's answer should be direct and to the point, anticipating a follow-up question to explore the topic in more detail.